You are your own best commodity. Hi guys, Bar Roble here. Heading back over to the house. Just got finished at the gym, doing my morning routine. I'm gonna start my day. Thought I'd stop and do a little video here, talking about something that I tell all of my clients, and that is that what I just said, you are your own best commodity. I have a lot of people that come to me for coaching, whether it be through just regular life coaching or if they are coming to me as a musician to better themselves as a player. And that's a big part of my life. It's hard for me to believe and say this, but I've been able to make a living as a musician for close to 30 years. I've been in the business, making money in the business, earning a living. When I say that, it's not a chest pounding thing. I've been earning a living as a musician for close to 40 years. So it's been something that's been in my life for a long time, and I'd like to think that I've learned a thing or two. One of the things that I tell all of my clients and all of my students is that you have to understand what it is that your end goal is and what it is that you are trying to achieve. I remember when I was younger, much like some of my younger students that come to me now, I wanted to be in a band that was famous and make millions of dollars and fly around the world on private Lear jets and stuff like that. And as I've gotten older, and this isn't sour grapes, as I've gotten older, I've come to realize I'm kind of glad that didn't happen, because I know me, and I have a feeling I would have been one of the statistics. All right, so I'm just being honest with you there. I think that it's probably a good thing that it didn't happen for me. I'm glad that things have turned out the way that they have, and so I discovered that through a lot of self-exploration, especially over the last decade of my life. What is it that I've learned from all these years in the business? And those are the things that I try to pass on to my clients in private sessions and through videos just like this. So when I say you are your own best commodity, let's go back to the three biggies that I think every good coach, every therapist, every psychologist talks about, and that is that we have to treat the body as a whole: mind, body, and soul. Now, as I said a minute ago, I just got done working out, leaving the gym. And do I go to the gym because I enjoy lifting heavy weights and picking up heavy things and putting them back down? No, not really. I don't enjoy that, but I do enjoy the end results. I do enjoy fairly good health. I enjoy not having a ton of aches and pains. And I get a little bit sore every now and again. I feel my age, especially when I'm out there on the road. But I do think that going to the gym and working out on a regular basis allows me to live the lifestyle that I can while I am on the road. It allows me to spend sometimes up to a month at a time doing, a lot of shows within that month. So let's say we're out for 30 days, we do 27 shows within that 30 days. That's load in, set up, sound check, performance, tear down, load out, go back to the hotel or Airbnb, wash, rinse, and repeat, right? So I think being in good physical shape is something that I would definitely say to any young musician out there. Watch your diet, watch how much you eat, watch the calories that you take in, watch what kind of calories you take in. Go to the gym, go for a walk. Clear your mind while you're on that walk. Believe it or not, while I'm walking around right now, I kind of decided to sit down here in this park by my house and do this video. But doing videos like this while I'm walking helps clear my mind. It helps me kind of prepare for my students and my clients for the day. I really enjoy it. So that's the body part of it, right? That's the middle one, the mind. Well, I touched just a minute ago, it helps me clear my mind doing videos like this. One of the things that I've learned in playing in the Sam Morrison Band for 26 years, working with Sam, he's a great guy. He does videos like this too. He walks and talks to the camera and does live videos. I did one of those this morning. But he also does this thing, I think he calls it a brain dump, where he literally sits with a pad of paper and a pen and just dumps his brain. Let's move over here. Let's sun a little bit, get the video a little clearer. Or he just dumps his brain, right? He just sits there and talks to the, thinks out loud and puts it down on paper, and it helps clear his mind. Things like that get things off of our chest. And believe me, I'm a big believer in pen to paper. It slows our mind down, it slows our thought process down, and literally you see it coming out on paper. I don't know how it works, I just know that it works. So, maybe writing things down, getting things out. So if you're looking for a way to clear your mind, to clear the palate, to start over, think about writing. Think about doing things like that purge things out of you, right? It's a great exercise. And soul. Okay, now a moment ago I talked about a musician, being a musician and earning a living as a musician. I've been able to make a living as a musician for quite some time, and a lot of the people that come to me they just want drum lessons, right? They aren't a coaching client that needs to be coached through something. They just want to learn how to play the instrument. Some of them, however, do. They want to go on and be in the next big band and do the next big thing, and that's great. I don't discourage them. I think that that's a fantastic thing to want to do, and you need to figure out a way to get there. And that's one of the things I help them do. And quite honestly, I have had students that have gone on to far surpass me in what they've accomplished in the music business, right? So it is possible. I see it around me all the time. So if you are a musician, doesn't matter your age. I say young musician, doesn't matter your age. If you're a musician and you want to do big things, well, you have to make the big things happen. But at the end of the day, does that thing that you're reaching for, right, does it feed your soul? Does it make you feel better when you play music? I think if you're playing music and all you're doing is reaching for the dollar sign, man, there's an easier way to make a buck. And that's not really doing something for you. That's doing something to, as a job. And I think, that's fine. Again, I've earned a living as a musician for a long time. But I think you have to do music because it feeds your soul. They're doing construction here in my neighborhood, so if you hear jackhammers in the background and tractors and loaders and backhoes driving by, I apologize for that. Anyway, so find something that feeds your soul, right? Find something that feeds your soul. Now, again, I'm talking about being, in this video, I'm talking about being a musician. But maybe feeding your soul does, maybe going to the gym and becoming a bodybuilder feeds your soul. Maybe being a doctor feeds your soul. Maybe being a therapist feeds your soul, helping others. But find something that speaks to you and you alone. And, then when it comes right down to it, if you're doing that and you're pursuing that and you're going after that, and it's a daily thing that you're going after, it'll probably work out for you. It may not look like what you think it's supposed to look like when you get there. That's happened to me, and Sam and I have that conversation all the time when we're on the road. I thought it was going to be a lot different out here on the road than it really is. But when you get there, enjoy it. Enjoy that. Allow those things and the fruits of your labor to be the thing that make you and make you whole. But remember, find what it is that you're after, and at the very end of the day, you are your own best commodity. Now, if you like this video and it helped you in some sort of way, and you need some help, whether you're a musician, a drummer, and you want to work on that, or if you're a guitar player and you just need some coaching through the business, no matter what instrument you play, feel free to reach out to me and talk to me. And if you think I can help you, I'd love to help you. I have a new book out called Drum Up Your Business. You can get that on my website, bartrobley.com. And if you want the digital version, it is available on hudsonmusic.com. Just go to Hudson Music, type in my name. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.